Hey everyone. So I am doing much better after my COVID experience, and I thought that I would make a few simple recordings just to share about things that happened and what I learned. So, first of all, I think probably a lot of people were surprised. Oh my God, Dr. Marie got COVID. And I know that when I was first out in practice, I was like, how could that naturopathic doctor get cancer? How could that naturopathic doctor get diabetes? And I had to get over that really quickly because, we're human. And while it wasn't a pleasant experience by any stretch of the imagination, I learned a lot. And I want to share little tidbits with you all. So, first of all, many, many things went wrong that derailed my immune system leading up to getting COVID. And doctors make the worst patients. And I will admit that I have a lot of tools in my tool belt. And so I can be stubborn and I can challenge my body. And I like to use my body as a lab, as I've said before. So, what had been going on were just a cascade of events happening at the same time. I'd found out that my vitamin D level was low, and in 2020 hindsight, that led me to believe that I'd possibly been fighting it off for several weeks. Many people were like, "Where'd you get it? Where'd you get it?" And I was like, "I honestly, I don't know where I got it because I felt like it came on rather suddenly as compared to when I had it the first time. But I think I was also fighting it off for maybe even a couple of months. Um, so my vitamin D level was low, and that kind of led me to conclude that my immune system was low. And I'd had a kind of a scratchy throat a couple of times this summer, and then I got myself out of it. So when the vitamin D was low, I upped that and upped the zinc, the C, and the quercetin. I'd also had a hugely stressful end of August with all of the mandates with the vaccines, and that's a whole story in and of itself. So huge stress. Um, Really busy schedule. I'd been, doing things on the weekends. I had some work done on my condo, and there were fumes in here. And I think I'd shared previously that I'd traveled this summer and got exposed to mold. So I'd had mold, extreme stress, busy schedule, low vitamin D, got exposed to more fumes here, felt run down, but then I had a bunch of things to do that week, and I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And then by the end of that week, I think I woke up Monday with a scratchy throat, and I pushed the whole week. And then by the end of that week, I tested positive for COVID on Friday. But if I listened to my body and changed around my schedule, I probably could have slept and doctored myself appropriately the week leading up to it. So, all that is to say that prevention is huge. And when you get your body's first sign, don't do what I did, listen to your body. So, I want to segue into this wonderful product that I have online that's all about prevention, and it's all about empowerment, because if there's anything that we've learned during this pandemic is that now more than ever it is more important to nurture ourselves, to stay in better balance, and to empower ourselves with prevention, because we're getting nothing about prevention on the media and with the medical system. So we need to empower ourselves and really listen to our bodies and get better. We need to get better at being our own healthcare advocate as well, and doing all the things that our body needs to stay well, and it's possible. So I have this wonderful program that I put together for children. However, the information that's in there can apply to the whole family. So it gives you tips and strategies and tools to have at home on hand to be able to self-treat at the beginning of any type of illness or infection or even acute injury. The first video goes into, diet, stuff that you might already know, but stuff that's going to be a really great review, what you need to take out, how to identify what your food stressors are. If you have food stressors, that is a huge sink on your immune system. So this is like foundational basics with naturopathic medicine. Then I have a video about herbal formulas, how to self-treat during different acute illnesses. And then the last one is your own homeopathic toolkit, because there are 3 homeopathic remedies that have helped me so magnificently during COVID. And so I go through a whole list of homeopathic remedies that you can have at home to treat a wide variety of ailments. And the thing with homeopathy is if you give somebody the wrong remedy, it's, it's safe. It's just not going to work. So it's good to have things on hand, because when you get the right remedy, it can be like a miracle. It can just get rid of your symptoms really quickly. So sharing this with everyone today, since we're heading into winter, and this is the time when vitamin D levels drop. This is the time when our energy levels get a little bit lower, and when there's more convenient, comfort, sweet foods. So a plethora of things kind of coming together to reduce our immune status. So check it out and stay tuned for more information. Thanks.